Glass City Grind. I'm Cheryl Leonard.
And I'm Derek Gant.
Oh my gosh, I caught him off guard. I actually remembered my last name this time. I
that
never
is
say
too
that.
funny.
I never say my last name, and I did, and I caught Derek off
I
guard.
didn't expect you to at
Yay!
all.
Listen, Derek is always pre-planned and ready, in case you're not aware of that.
In a bow.
Yes, and so I just love that moment. Thank you for that. Let's replay
you're
that.
So welcome.
Let's replay that as many times as we can.
Yeah, right. So what happened this week?
Hey, we have a lot going on. We haven't been here fresh in a while because we've been out in the city doing so much. So we're going to bring you a lot of stuff today. However, I have some. It was exciting to me. Was the Fergie national anthem? I don't. It was exciting. It was different. It was
exciting,
scary. She looked beautiful.
I didn't see it like live. I saw it like days later.
Well, because it's
and it was really funny.
It was interesting.
I mean, everybody's reaction was funny.
In all honesty, what do you think about it?
It was terrible. I mean, Whitney Houston was rolling. I mean, she was circling in her grave on that one.
All in all, I think she looked beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
I think.
And when I heard about it, I'm going, oh no, she's too hot. She can't mess up.
Yeah.
But then I heard it, I was like, ooh, she messed up.
Who was the basketball player when they show and he's like trying to sing along and his mouth is wide open? I forget his name. And then he kind of laughed. He was like, hello.
he tried to keep it together. So did Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. She did issue an apology. I'm not sure the apology
Why do you
was
have to
completely
apologize?
necessary.
She did her best.
I feel like it's even like us. We try to entertain people. You try to do something different.
Right.
Can you blame someone for trying? And it's artistic.
No, only if she jumped off the bus or out the limo and she didn't practice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But other than that, I didn't think she needed to apologize.
The one statement I do have to concur with, and then we can leave Fergie alone, is someone had tweeted like she sounded like somebody's drunk mom at a party. She kind of did have that like I'm trying to be sexy and I'm an older mom and I'm trying to buy girls the national anthem.
Is she a MILF? She has kids?
Fergie?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe her and her ex-husband do.
Oh, okay. He's ex?
Yes. Where have you been?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to start pop news around here to keep you updated.
Hey, but you know what else in the All-Star game was some news reporter from Fox told LeBron and some other player to shut up talking about politics and just dribble. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. Now I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay, so you're a Brown fan.
Yes, I am King LeBron.
James.
King James.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think about that?
How you doing, King James?
He's not talking.
You don't think he's following us?
No, not yet. But he's close.
He's close.
He's in the region.
I thought that was I don't know the complete context.
Okay.
It just seemed like I would never say right now, looking around the set at all the people here, maybe one of you, I would say, shut up. I'll let you guys guess later who that would be.
I mean, but if you're a U.S. citizen, I don't care what your occupation is or what your level of, information, education, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that is just out and out rude.
I think it is rude. And what was sad about it is I think he was, as a citizen, giving his opinions, maybe his thought. He does more in the last few years. He really does try to inspire people.
Right.
I think he's done great things, and he does talk a little bit about his opinion.
And he's a role model.
And so you expect that.
You expect him to have an opinion.
And I think she was trying to shut him down or act. What I didn't care for is she's trying to act like he doesn't have an opinion or he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't deserve to have an opinion.
Yeah, and I think that's terrible. And what I do appreciate about is she did come right back out and say, hey, come on my show then.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, she invited him on the show. Let's talk about it. I'm not sure if
Sweet.
Yeah, right. I'm not sure if he's replied back, but that went on.
All right.
So let me ask you something else.
What?
So if someone was to do an interview with you, like let's say I'm interviewing you right now.
Of course. Go for it.
And then I ask maybe something a little personal, like a personal relationship.
Okay.
Would you answer me? Would you avoid it? Or would you walk off? Like Jamie Foxx just did.
Jamie Foxx, what did he do?
He was being interviewed, and they were talking to him. I believe it was at the same basketball, the All-Star
weekend.
And so he was asked something off the cuff about Katie Holmes.
Ooh.
And his response was, let me take off my headset.
And he left.
Put it down. And he left.
Yeah, no.
He left.
No, my girl would be so pissed. Oh, my God.
But then I get it because I guess it's off limits.
Well, I get, but
so,
everybody knows, so why is it off limits?
Because they just have it off limits. They don't talk publicly about it. And
no,
so then
I'd answer your questions. I might stumble a little bit. Like, when we were at Jed's, I kind of said, I called her the situation. She was not happy about that.
You don't call a girlfriend a situation.
Well, we were in flux, so I didn't know where,
She would appreciate this. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Oh. Darn it. I thought we had some scoop here. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's fair to say, hey, I'm not going to talk about that. But he actually just took his headset off, walked
walked
off.
away.
The camera guys from the side just
Yeah.
walked in.
No,
There you have it. So he doesn't want to, if we get to interview him, don't bring up
I won't.
Katie Holmes at all.
Yeah, he tells great jokes and he sings. We got plenty of material to ask him.
Yes. One last topic for me today.
Okay.
I've been waiting to hear.
It's not another jab in the side, is it?
No.
Okay.
Come on.
'Cause you just got me in trouble.
Oh, I did? I apologize. We don't want to get Derek in trouble. I want to hear about it. I know you've seen it.
What?
Black
Ooh,
Panther.
the Panther broke all the records. Not all the records. Broke a lot of records. I saw it twice.
You saw it twice.
And you know how tight I am, right, with money? I saw it twice.
Yes, we do.
Yep. I had to take one set of my son and his friends, and then I went and took my other son a few days later. It was a great movie. You got to go see it.
So give me a 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
Oh, man, it was a 9. It was a 9. Yeah.
For you to see it twice.
Yep. It was, for me to see it twice, it was a 9.
Can you give me one little peek, like say one thing that was a great scene, without giving anything away? If no one's seen it, apparently everyone has seen it.
You got to let them go see it. I mean, you can't.
Well,
give
I
them-
like it.
You like Batman because you told me you like Batman. I am a Batman freak, so yes.
Okay. All right.
Although he doesn't hide his alter ego, which is kind of Batman hides his alter
Yes.
ego. Nobody knows he's Bruce Wayne.
That's true.
But other than that, you'll like it.
All right. So you're giving it a thumbs up. You heard it
2
here.
thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, and he's seen it twice. Maybe the whole crew should go.
On me. Let's go.
Oh.
Ken hasn't seen
Hey,
it.
did you guys have the volume up? He
Ken
said
hasn't seen
on
it.
me.
It's on me.
Derek has smiled today. He said a piece of personal information, and now he's going to buy us
Yeah, it's
movies.
over.
Oh
I've
my
tapped
God.
out for the month.
Something has changed. Oh, Valentine's Day has passed.
No, I was.
Okay, we won't talk about that. But we do have a great show for everyone today.
Absolutely. So much going on.
So much is going on. We can't even tell you all about it. But we've been out and about in the city. We've had events go on. We've been out to breakfast with the Toledo Arts Commission.
Yep.
We've been at the Victory Center. We did an event here at the library.
It was jam-packed.
And our friend Angel Tipping had came back in town, and she's now a Marine. So we are jammed packed. So you stay right there.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob from Sylvania Vet, and I'm here to talk a little bit about what makes this practice for your pets the best choice for you and your pets. So as we go forward and think about it, the first thing that we think that really sets us apart is that we have 24/7 care, 24/7 staffing. We have a doctor on call 24/7, so that if your pet has an after-hours emergency, we are your pet's full-time doctor. You have to go nowhere else. We are also certified and inspected by the American Animal Hospital Association, one of only 3 area practices that are ever inspected for standards. We meet over 900 standards as established by the American Animal Hospital Association. From a cat's perspective, we are videoing in our isolated cat hospital. We are certified cat-friendly, gold standard by the American Association of Feline Practitioners. When you call us 24/7, our phone is answered by a staff member. You're never put on hold by an answering service. You don't get a recording. You get a live person. If your pet is hospitalized, it is being cared for by an assistant and a technician 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Glass City Grind. This is Cheryl and Derek. We are downtown at the Toledo, Lucas County Main Library, and we are so excited.
We are, and I'm getting excited because I'm in the kids area, which makes me feel right at home.
Really, the kids area. Actually, this is the Creative Lab. If you've never been downtown to the library, it is beautiful down here.
I know,
And
isn't it awesome?
in fact, they are actually having an event coming up. It's the Creativity Lab. It's coming up today, Saturday, February 24th from 2 to 5. Make sure you check that out. You can always check their website. We'll even put this up on our Facebook. And if you can't make it out today for that, come down anytime. It's great.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if you can see behind us at this Creativity Lab. That is our new website. So if you get a chance, please go there and check it out. We're working on that.
Visit.
We are working on that daily.
Absolutely.
So trying to up.
More pictures of you.
No, not really more pictures of me. There's you. There's us out around
All right.
town.
I get a couple.
I'll give you a couple.
All right.
If you behave.
Hey, speaking of the library, you had a chance this past week to meet and interview with Angel Tipping.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was great. We had a great time, a great conversation. She's had a change in her life journey. So
we're going to show more of that, aren't we?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, welcome to the Glass City Grind. It's me, Cheryl, downtown at the Lucas County Library. I am so thrilled to be joined with someone you all know as Angel Tipping, but now we're going to call you Private First Class Tipping. Welcome.
Thank you.
You are definitely dressed different than we normally see you here on the show, which we did have some clips of you singing, so we'll have that. We're going to have that throughout, keep that. So, in your civilian clothes, yes, exactly. Well, we are at the library, so if you hear any extra noises, people are coming in and out for other activities that they do at the library and getting their books for the weekend. But listen, Angel, tell us what has happened since last time we had you on the show. About 9 to 10 months ago, you've had a change in your journey. So tell us a little bit about that. What made you decide to make this leap into the Marine Corps?
Sure, definitely. I'd love to tell you about that. When I was around 18, like right before I graduated high school, I had considered the military. Just because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do after high school. I didn't want to just sit around and not do anything with my life. But I did sit around a little bit. I pursued music, which I guess I wasn't doing nothing, but I was pursuing music, and I didn't really have anything like a career set in stone. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, to be honest with you. And it got to be pretty, it just became kind of a weight on my shoulder because I was afraid that I was going to wait too long and look back on my life and just not have accomplished everything that I wanted to. So one day back in April of 2017, I was surfing the internet and just Marine Corps popped into my mind, mainly because I was up for a challenge and I wanted to see what I was capable of. So I Googled Marine Corps and I went on the website, I put in my information, and a few days, actually I think it was 2 days later, I got a call from my then recruiter. And Staff Sergeant Coy just basically said, hey, I saw your information. Looks like you're interested. Why don't you come in? We'll talk about the Marine Corps, what it can do for you, and what you can do for the Marine Corps. And so I did. I went in there, and I didn't really have any questions. I was just ready to go. And it took a little bit longer for me to join because of my medical, like having cancer and medical history. But once all the waivers went through, I went down to, I believe it was Detroit at the time. Mm-hmm. And I swore in, and
I've been there too.
It's like, yeah, have you been there?
Yes,
now it's Columbus, I believe. But it's
Cleveland,
yeah. And now it's, ever since then, it's been pretty much a blur. But yeah, I got to the point where I wanted to do something big with my life. I was feeling pretty lost, and I didn't like the direction my life was going. And I knew that I had certain skills and things that I could contribute to the Marine Corps, and then I also knew that the Marine Corps would do big things for me as well. So.
Now let me ask you this, because I think some of our viewers know, maybe not all of them. My son is also a Marine pulley, Blake.
We've worked out together a few times.
Yes, you have. We won't say too much about him right now. But as a family member, when you come in, like, how did your family receive you? How did your friends receive you in that information? Because sometimes it comes out of the blue.
Right.
Like,
Mine did too.
Yeah.
Everyone was really shocked because the military was something that I didn't really vocalize with my friends and my family. It was something in my mind, mainly because if I didn't follow through with it, I didn't want everyone else to know that I was considering this and then backed out.
Right.
And that was an issue I had before boot camp, was just picking something and sticking with it. Mm-hmm. And that's something that's one of the bigger things that have changed in me. But my family was definitely shocked. My mom was really nervous about it. She was in the Air Force in the 80s and really wanted me to join the Air Force. Because she was scared of the Marine Corps and what it might do to her baby. But my musician friends were the most shocked because they really thought that I was going to pursue
a career full time.
Which and that's something that I came to a decision. And music will always be a part of me, and I'll always love performing. But it's something that another great thing about the Marine Corps is it does allow you to have those things, on the side.
Right.
And they support, they support who you are outside of the Marine Corps. Obviously, being a Marine is first, but it's something that I will continue to do, when I have some free time.
Right. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to hear a couple of things, maybe 2 things that have really changed you or you took away from boot camp.
Definitely. 2 things that, well, number one, I learned to be a leader and to take initiative. and to not be afraid to fail at whatever they gave us. Don't be afraid to mess up, because that's how you learn. And also, I learned a lot about teamwork. Everything that you do there is they want you to think about the recruit next to you, because eventually that recruit turns into a Marine, and you got to be thinking about the Marine next to you, and caring about their well-being and being responsible for each other. Accountability was a big thing there.
Right.
You need to be accountable for the recruits, be accountable for your gear, be accountable for, if they tell you to be somewhere, you're there.
Right.
There are so many things that I learned. It's hard to just say two things, but I would say definitely being a leader, taking initiative, and taking care of the Marine to
Being more of a
the right or
teammate.
left of you. Yes.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
that's a huge deal. Well, we know every time you come back, we're going to have you share more experiences and more things, and sing, because we love you here. And I could be your mother. I'm so extremely proud of you. Before we go, I'm going to go ahead. Why don't you introduce someone that you brought along with you today? That way, if people are interested in the Marine Corps, they know who they can contact.
Definitely. Staff, this is my recruiter, Staff Sergeant Coy, and she has all the good information that you might need. I found her by going online, but she can give you all the specifics about that.
We're going to have you look right at our camera for our viewers. That way, if someone's interested, they know who to contact.
Sounds good. Well, my first name is Jessica. I'm Staff Sergeant Coy with the United States Marine Corps. My office is located at 4925 Jackman Road, and I can be reached at a direct phone number of area code 419-902-6795.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right back.
Never have I seen a pretty face quite like the one that's resting on my shoulder. I'm convinced I would not run away if only we crossed paths when we were older. See, I am only good at childish things right now. I'm sorry that I can't be what you need right now, but I won't turn you away. You are not my game to play, still I can't lie to you in whispers while you're in my arms. So the truth is, you can hold me if you're feeling lonely, but don't get to know me. I'll just bring you sorrow. You are lovely, but before you love me, I must tell you something. Come this time tomorrow, I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Never have I felt so young and free. I know you wish I'd say I'm yours forever. Well, I'll be yours, but never yours to keep. Cause being on my own has made me better. See, I am only good at childish things right now. I'm sorry that I can't be what you
Alright, I'm gonna record, then I'll record.
Yep.
Done, ready? Okay. Alright. 3, 2.
Hey, thank you for sticking with us here on the Glass City Grind. It's me, Cheryl.
And Derek,
Yes, we're still here. Hey, have you ever gone to Miami? Would you like to go to Miami?
I've gone to Miami and I'd love to go back.
I'm sure you can't really tell us what you're doing in Miami.
Yeah, I've gone for business so far.
Okay.
Just business.
Business.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we were talking to Coach Mike Robb, and he is actually taking a group of kids to Miami.
So if I want to go to Miami, I got to go with a bunch of kids.
You would love that.
No.
We love kids around here. Come on. And you would also have to train. So he was telling us about a great sports camp
Okay.
for the boys, especially geared towards football, that he's having. So we want to take you to that interview real quick and
Excellent.
give you some information. Hey, it's Cheryl with the Glass City Grind, and look who I'm joined with today. It's Coach Mike Robb.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, listen, it's time for our sports check-in. What do you got for us?
Oh, when we talk about sports, I mean, the first thing we're going to talk about is our city, the Glass City. We're going to talk about the Toledo Rockets basketball team. The Toledo
Yes.
Rockets men's basketball team is #1 in the MAC West right now. They're doing a very good job of holding it down. This was a team that wasn't expected to do so well, but they're on a nice little win streak. They're looking to have a nice run and to finish the season out right. And then you flip to the women's side. You know, they're
Yes.
15-10 right now. So
That's not bad.
It's not horrible. You know, they're 60%. I mean, 60% overall with their win record. So they're doing okay. They're 4th in the MAC West. They got some work to do, but once they get to the MAC tournament, I think they'll have a good chance of, competing.
Right. Now, you're a little more competitive than I am.
Of course I am.
Of course. So to me, being ranked fourth, I think that's great. Now, as a coach or as an athlete that trains athletes, would you say, come on now, we can do better than 4, or would you be praising them?
Well, right now, they got a new team, so they got new players stepping up and filling in. So each year is good, each year is bad. You never know. But right now, it's just making it to the tournament. So right now, they're doing a good job. They're winning more games than they're losing. So you got to be excited about that if you're the program.
We'll take it. Now, we got to say something briefly, though, about our Buckeyes.
Oh.
Come on, because they've been playing well.
This basketball team from the Buckeyes came out of nowhere, winning big games.
I love it.
Top 10 team right now in the country. They're shocking the world. They're beating teams. They beat Purdue. That was a huge win. So, the Buckeyes won in football, did okay. They beat Michigan, and then you know what? The Buckeyes in basketball are doing the same thing. Excellent job.
Yes, we're
I
happy.
like what's going on down there.
They may need us down there to just help them celebrate.
Well,
You got any connections for us?
I might have one for you since it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you for that. I need that. And okay, now let's talk about your camp over there. Is it your camp, or is it you are able to take kids in the area to camps? Explain that to me, because I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, so there's a lot of different things we do at Fourth and Goal. If you're not familiar, Fourth and Goal Athletics, we work with student athletes of all backgrounds, sports, and things like that. But main thing we focus on is football. We have football camp every weekend. It goes very well at Total Sports from 7:30 to 9:30.
Yeah.
And the one thing, you guys came out and we got some great footage, and I had a good time, and the kids were happy to see you guys as well.
What about me, if I can interject? What about me passing the
and
football?
you threw the ball
Hello.
very well, and you
Hello,
almost
people.
ran me over too.
Yes.
So
I held back.
So stay out of your way is what everybody needs to know.
Yes.
She's got the ball in her hand. Just stay
Hashtag
far.
stay out of my way.
I like the hashtag, stay out of your way, but I'm going to stay in.
Hey, so let's talk about your football camp that you have. I know you do other things there, but right now we want to plug about the football camp, what parents can do, how they can get a hold of you, how athletes can still go to that camp, because you're going to Miami.
Yeah, so
For camp, mind you.
we're going to have camp and we're going to travel and have some fun.
Okay.
So we talk about what we do for Fourth and Goal in general. We do speed and agility training for all athletes. So no matter you play soccer, volleyball, basketball, football, primarily where it started at. But we do those Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays from 7:30 to 9 o'clock at the West YMCA. So if you want to get involved with that, you just got to contact the West YMCA and they'll give you more information about that. And then also about our football camp, so from 7:30 to 9:30. I know a lot of information coming at you,
Right.
but you can follow this information on the Fourth and Goal website, which is fourthandgoalathletics.com, or you can contact us if you'd like to call 888-891-9444. One more time, sounds all conglomerated because it's the 888s, but 888-891-9444. And speaking of Miami, they call one of those things and call the number, reach us, but we're going down on May 4th, 5th, and 6th to go to the Premier Athletes of South Florida's camp.
That's
so we're going to
huge.
travel. These guys are going to work with some of the best Division I athletes, some of the top players in the country, and get to experience what it's like to work with somebody who is
What a
very,
great
very
opportunity.
top talented. So our kids get to see those kids, and those kids get to introduce our kids, and this is going to be a fun time. But also, it's in Miami, so we're going to get to vacay and enjoy
Yes.
the sun and.
Did
the
you
beach.
need me? For
Yes.
Do you need me for a towel, a water,
Yes.
anything? Maybe I need to film. The camera crew. Do I need to film?
Yes, you'll come down. We would love to have you down, and we could throw an adult party down there.
You heard it here. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll be right back after this.
Since you done it,
Yep.
brought it already. You ready?
3, 2.
Welcome back. This is Derek Gant, and
I'm Cheryl Leonard.
ooh, we did the last name again.
Yikes.
Classy.
I might switch it up on you just to see if I change when I say a different last name.
All right, so last week, our own Katie Maskey cornered me and convinced me to get on a catwalk.
Okay, let's stop right now. She had to convince Derek
Twisted my
to
arm.
get on a stage.
Yeah, after
Are
she
you
told me there were going
kidding?
to be 600 women there.
He just wasn't sure it was
Yeah,
for him.
but you know what? It really ended up being an amazing event for an amazing cause.
Absolutely.
The Victory Center has this annual luncheon. They call it Elegant and Emerald, and they honor these cancer survivors that actually walk the runway also.
Yes.
And I met a guy that we actually got a chance to talk to. His name is Fred Tito's. You gotta love the name,
Yes.
Tito's.
Oh, I do.
Don't you?
Does he drink Tito's?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, well, good
Yeah,
for him.
but he was a 2-time recoverer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was really an inspiring man to talk to.
Amazing story.
Absolutely. So we're going to listen to the interview and listen to some of the things we talked to Katie about.
Hey, it's Cheryl and Derek, and we are joined now with Katie, our wonderful fashionista. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
No, we got to be very gentle with
Yeah, she lost her
Katie.
voice.
She had spent time last night teaching Derek how to model for today's event,
She was
and
screaming
I
at me
was
the whole
yelling at
night.
him the whole time.
in case you don't know, we are spending the day today at the Victory Center luncheon, which is about cancer survivors and all the things that they do. What is the website for that, Katie? Can you say that? I want to.
TheVictoryCenter.org.
Okay.
Yes, so they provide wellness services for cancer patients and their families for free. So things like yoga, reflexology, massage therapy, free wig banks, things that they can't get other places. So they provide them once you have your cancer diagnosis, completely free.
Right. This is a great organization. Glass City Grind has been a part of this before. We're so proud that, Katie, you help every year with the fashions, with the models. We got Derek in there this year. Thank you, Derek, you
You're
little
welcome.
model.
Little model.
Okay, big model.
Big model.
I just got to make sure he's tamed, because he's going to get on that runway and work it. I saw him in practice.
Don't work it.
I got
Work
to tame
it.
him.
Work
I got good music.
Yes. So we just want to say, we're glad that you're always a part. We're thankful that the Glass City Grind can be a part. And we want people to know it is a huge blessing. It's an amazing thing the Victory Center does. So please get more information on that. And do we need to give a shout out to any of your places where you got the clothes they're going to wear
Yes,
today?
there's some amazing organizations that have donated. We have some amazing boutiques. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but we'll add them to our site, hopefully.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And just thank you to all the committee members that put their time into planning this. We do months and months of planning for this one day, and it's always a sellout, and it's just an awesome event.
Right.
And
Sold out in 2 hours.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then of course, obviously, a nod to all of the beautiful cancer survivors that are here
Yes.
today. Whether they're up on that runway or not, we just want to honor them and their journeys.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Glass City Grind. What a great show we had today. I just want to thank everybody for watching us. Don't forget to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media,
And our new website.
and our new website. And guess what else I have here on my phone? We have a mobile app. So if you're on your phone and you go to theglasscitygrind.com, this is what comes up. And so you can stay connected with us all the time.
Absolutely.
You can send in, we're going to be telling you all the events we have going on, past shows, maybe some bloopers, comments from our viewers. We want you to start engaging with us. So I'm not the only one talking to Derek around here.
Yeah, I need somebody to talk to Cheryl too.
And guess what? Okay. Sometimes I listen to you and I caught that late. We have another exciting thing we'd like you to do. Please go to our Facebook. We just had Valentine's Day. So we would like a 2-minute or less video if you think that your Valentine
Was off the hook.
off the hook. Like took you to Black Panther, but that came after, huh?
Yeah, no, they can't count that. It was after.
That was after. So you just have to have a
That would be
great.
a really bad Valentine.
It would be. It would be like all for the guy if it was a
Yeah.
So send us a 2-minute or less video. Post it to our Facebook page. We're going to pick a winner, and we're going to have a great, exciting night for you planned.
Exciting.
Yes. So thank you, and have a